The reason we had no other choices than the Cuban Energy Revolution was that in 2004, 2005, we faced the impact of both hurricanes and failures in some of our power plants that left millions of Cubans without electricity. We had more than 200 days in a year with blackouts, and they went to zero in 2007 after the introduction of all the energy efficiency measures in just 5 or 6 months. Second half of 2005, we were able to take out more than 9.4 million incandescent bulbs. So Cuba is the first country in the world in phasing out incandescent bulbs. More than 2 million, almost 3 million fridges, all American and Russian inefficient refrigerators were changed by new ones. We are avoiding the emission of carbon dioxide.
Inside that area is where we have the inverters, so as to convert current into direct current, so as to be able to input that into the grid.
We produce 25% of our electricity from decentralized power stations. I mean, distributed generation power stations distributed all over the country, making the system, the electricity system of Cuba, more reliable. The decentralization of the production of electricity is something very important if you want to convert your energy system into a 100% renewable energy system. So the first step for the creation of a new energy system that is 100% solar energy is decentralization. And today, the Cuban energy system is 25% decentralized. Cuba is not a first world country, so it's not an Annex 1 country in the Kyoto Protocol. So we do not have to reduce our greenhouse gas emissions. But with the Cuban Energy Revolution, and what I'm going to mention you here are data from the International Energy Agency. Instead of population, in 1990 we had 10.6 million. Then now we have 11.2. The CO2 emissions per person per year have decreased in 24.5%. Now, on average, every Cuban emits 2.4 tons of CO2 in a year, and it was 3.18 in 1990.